Wherever You Will Go. I love this song. I just think it's a great little pop song. Let's cover the chords first of all. We have a capo, or Americans, you guys call this a capo. That's totally cool. That's at 2nd fret, and we're just playing a standard C chord to begin with. The middle finger would then move up a string to play what we call a slash chord. This is a C slash B because the note at the other side of the forward slash is the new bass note. This is a C root note or bass note, and that moves down to the B note. Okay, so C, middle finger moves up a string, C slash B, A minor then, but it's an A minor 7, so we don't have that third finger down. So it's essentially C, third finger off, middle finger up. Middle finger moves down a string. And that's the third chord in this song, and that's the easy bit, and I really recommend just getting used to those changes first. They're pretty straightforward, but if you've not done them in that motion before, it will be new to you, and you need to take a moment just to calibrate them. After that, we have an F chord, and that's pretty much the chord sequence for the entire song. Now, we've got a couple of options with the F. I'd recommend making sure we're used to this one first, which is an F major 7, but we need that thumb hitting the root note, which is at what is the 1st fret, proportionate to the capo, just here. We don't really need that first finger to bar flat down. It can be like this, and the thinnest string can ring out. That's cool. But we need the thumb ringing out. Okay? So lately, been wondering who will be there to take my place. And that's 1 chord per bar. And it's the same chords in the chorus, but I'm going to show you some different things to do in the chorus with the chords to give you some embellishments, because this is really an improver, almost an intermediate level song really when you add all the bells and whistles to it. So, some of those bells and whistles are with the picking hand. Let's just scooch over a little bit, where we have this. This exact same pattern every time. Let's just have a bit of a focus in on the right hand now that we've got these chords down. Okay, that's the pattern that we need down first. You could do this with fingerstyle if you wanted to, but on the record and most people play it with a pick in this fashion. If I just do it in the most basic way to show you the notes, we start off with the root note, and I'm going to be on the C chord for a while in the old chord hand, and we go down 2 strings. Straightforward so far. Okay? And then we go back 1 string and go down another 3. So, if we're counting the string numbers wise, we're going to go 5, 4, 3, 4, 3, 2, if that helps you. So, one more time. And once we've done that, we're just going to go back on ourselves to get us back to string 5 again. So we went from string 5, down, down, back up on yourself, but then go down 1, 2, 3 again. And then go back on yourself, string 3 and string 4. And that is the pattern in total. Let me show you. 3, 4. And if I break it down, if I pause after each of those segments. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3 again, and then back on ourselves. So you need to get that pattern, first of all, get the correct notes, and then make it even. It needs to be at an even rhythm, so it should sound like dun 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 dun. Okay, that's the rhythm. Not 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, but that's just to learn the notes. Now we need to play it. Like that, okay? If you're really struggling with finding the strings and controlling your pick and that kind of thing, I really recommend checking out my finger exercises. If you search YouTube, Andy Guitar finger exercises, we'll show you how to get this pick a bit more coordinated and get your other hand coordinated with them as well. Top finger style finger exercises, the kind of technical exercises really. That should really help you. From there, just keep this same pattern going, but change chord to, first of all, the slash chord, the B/C, and then to the A minor 7, to those 3 chords that I showed you earlier, and then pause, because it's a totally different pattern and a much trickier pattern for the F. So what I need you to do first of all is change chord, change chord, and then pause, and then try and get it even between each of those. So this will become okay. And if it takes you a little while just to get to that, that's totally cool. This is not easy. This is an intermediate, improve at intermediate kind of level picking pattern, definitely. The extra thing there is we really want to be doing this with down and up picking, which is called alternate picking. So picking down and then an up, no matter what string we're hitting or anything. That's alternate picking. So down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Now this is definitely going to be new for some people. Okay, but that's the best motion to be using this with. And that would go for, again, those first 3 chords. So the C, C/B, and the A minor 7. And then the final chord, which is, it's an F, however, let me just show you this F real quick. The F here in the riff only needs to be the first finger where the first finger is on a C and the thumb in the bass, because the only strings we're going to pick are string 6, so that thumb's really important, string 3, and then string 2. They're the only strings we're hitting, so we don't have to have the other ones down. Again, this is kind of the improve and intermediate bit of this. It's not just, bar chords and intermediate stuff really, but the thumb ringing out and strings ringing out when you pick single strings is that harder skill that we're getting here. So that's the chord that we're playing. Let's have a look at the picking. So as a recap, the first half of this pattern is string 6 when we're on the F, 3, 2, 3, and then we go between 6 and string 2. And this is where using the alternate picking idea makes it a lot more economical. It's not always the best picking pattern to use, but going between 6 and 2 with your thumb and first finger down, you need to really get that jump down. Okay? And the last thing we're going to do is with the thumb, we keep it down. And then for that last one, we hit the 3rd fret of the with the 3rd finger. So in total, let's just show you. We would have on the F, That's the full way to do it as far as I understand it. I've seen a couple of lessons that just stay to here. I think it is a lot easier that way. Finishing on the first string, sorry, on the second string. That's the easier way to do it, but the full proper way, I believe, is... Okay? And then let's have a look at the full thing in total. So here's a bit of a wider look at exactly what's happening and putting the two together in slow motion. 2, 3, 4. Okay, that's the full thing one more time, and then we'll get on to the chorus. 3, 4. So take your time with it and persevere, and you will get it. It's tough doing it to the speed of the record, but let's look at some chorus embellishments now. So back on the old chord hand, what I'd really recommend for the chorus is adding the little finger on the C, and we're going to be using the pattern down, down, up, down. For all the verses, if you're not picking, and for the chorus and the rest of the song, down, down, up, down. Down, down, up, down, to that 8th strumming motion. So my hand is moving 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, but I'm only catching down, down, up, down. If you need more help on that, check out this video here where I show you how to do that pattern on its own. But we're going to be adding the C, the little finger to the C, so a C chord with a G on top. To a G, the fingerstyle G that we've covered a couple of times before, but I would keep that first finger down. If you want something a bit nicer to do sound-wise, I think this is it. A minor 7, again keeping that little finger down. And then the full, well, the F major 7 with the thumb that we did before, and again adding the G on top. I just think it gives it a little bit of a lift. That's what I did in the intro. Let me show you how that would go. If I could, then I would. I'll go wherever you go. Okay, I just really think that C with a G on top, fingerstyle G with the C here, the first finger still down, A minor 7 with the G on top, and then the F major 7 also with the G on top, with the little finger. It just adds that cool bit to it. The only other section is the middle 8, sometimes known as a bridge to you American folks. This would be an A minor. Let's go for it. Let's go for the full F bar chord now. You've always got these easier F options, but let's go for the full F. Run away with my G. However you want to play a G, but we're then going to E minor. And they're the 4 chords. So for the middle 8, A minor, F bar chord, run away with my heart, to G, to E minor, run away with my, and then the same again. So this would be a bar of each. 3, 4. Run away with my heart. Run away with my hope. Down, up, down, 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 up, down, G, down, up, down, down. And then we're back to and that's how to play Wherever You Will Go by The Calling